guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing so well. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. It's been a long week so far, but I'm here and you're here and I'm so happy to be giving to you another workout. I am very excited for this one. This is a fun one that I can't wait to do. I unfortunately am a little bit injured at this state of time, so I will not be doing anything too intense for a little bit. Just need to fix everything up, see what's going on. Actually, I know what's going on, but either way, fixing it up and then getting back to some intensity. I did do a little bit of stuff today and it's going to include a run also later, but definitely not this workout just yet, but I'm very excited to give it to you. So we're going to start off by warming up, and you're going to do a ladder for your warm-up. So I always love a good ladder. You're going to do 20 of everything, then 15 of everything, then 10, and then 5. So just making sure your reps are going down, you're getting nice and warm, and you're working through each movement at that rep range, and then going down as we go along. So those movements are mountain climbers, nice and quick, just running it out. Staying in this nice plank position, running it out. Make sure you don't press back and run here, press forward, run there. 20 mountain climbers, 20 squat rotations. If you need a weight to help you sit back down there in that bottom of the squat, you're sitting with your heels back, your knees out. If you need the weight, that's absolutely fine to sort of hang back on something heavy so that you can sit comfortably in this position without falling over. But you can also not use the weight, that's absolutely fine. And then rotate and twist up to the sky. There's two ways you can do this. I can grab my opposite foot and I can help that give me some rotation, or I can drive the same knee, the same elbow into the same knee, and that can just help me drive my knees out. Either one is absolutely fine, guys. Just get in the bottom of that squat, get nice and comfortable there, and then 20 rotations. One rotation is one rep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. 20 rotations, and then 20 plank rotations. So very similar concept, except for at the top of that push-up position, top of that high plank, you can also call it, rotating up to the sky. So getting a little bit more into the shoulders for this one. Again, don't press back. If you're really struggling with this, you can go down to your knees, but just again, don't push back. You really want to think about tucking the rib cage, pushing forward, getting some weight onto your shoulders so that they can obviously warm up, because that would be the goal for this movement. So in a push-up position or a knee push-up position, that's fine. Rotating up to the sky. Don't let your hips drop. Keep them up while you're rotating. Come back, rotate in the other direction. Again, I say all of this can be done on your knees if you struggle with that movement on your feet. So 20 mountain climbers, 20 squat rotations, 20 plank rotations, then everything 15, everything 10, everything 5. You should be nice and warm by then. For then, you're getting ready for the workout of just 3 rounds of a 5-minute AMRAP. So it's technically only 5 minutes of work, but you're going to get a 3-minute rest between each round. So 5 minutes of work, 3-minute rest. 5 minutes of work, 3 minutes of rest. 5 minutes of work, 3 minutes of rest. You're going to start off with a 400-meter run. If we don't have the space to run, or we can't run 400 meters, you can do that in shuttle run lengths, or you can skip. Roughly skip for about 2 minutes. So maybe do like a little warm-up test skip. If you are not running, you can skip, do like a little test skip and see how many skips you can do. Maybe that'll be somewhere between like 200 and 300, dependent on your skipping level. But let's just say you can run. You go nicely for a 400-meter run, you come back. You then do 30 thrusters. At a nice weight, keep it as light as you can. If you can hold something in both hands, that's absolutely fine. If you've got something for one hand, just remember to change arms. You can change arms any way you like. I can do 10, 10, 5, 5. I can do 20, 10. Ideally do an equal number on each arm. But I could go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I could go 15, 15, whatever. Get your 15 thrusters done. In the matter of what is a thruster, Carmen? A thruster is squatting all the way down, shooting your hips up and pressing the weight up to the sky. So very nice squat, hips go back and down, and then I drive up. Hips go back and down, and then I drive up. I'm using my hips to help me drive it up so that I don't end up doing something like this where I squat really slowly, I come up, and then I press. Because that ends up being a lot more on the shoulders than you really want it to be. You really want to use your legs. They're nice big muscles. Use them, and that way the weight sort of just flies up a lot easier. With whatever time you've got left after that, you're going to do as many burpees as possible. We all love a good burpee, guys. It's amazing for you. I'm going to keep programming them just because they are great for you. I know I don't like them myself, but I do them and they're good for you. So, in 5 minutes, you've got 400-meter run. You come back. You then do 30 thrusters, sharing the arm if you've got something that you can only hold in one arm, or getting the thrusters done with a light barbell or 2 very light dumbbells, or even a handbag or a suitcase or something that you might have lying around at home that you can pack a couple of things on. These are big sets, guys, so don't choose something that you're going to have to put the weight down every 5 or so reps. You want to get big sets done, so maybe 3 sets of 10, 2 sets of 15, so really pump them out really nice and quickly so that you can get to the burpees. Why? Because the burpees are the scoring system. So we're going to only care about how many burpees you did. So your score is how many burpees you got to. What if I don't get to my burpees? That's okay. You just don't score anything. So we're not taking away that you just did a 400-meter run and 30 thrusters, but the scoring system today is the burpees. So that's how we're going to keep track of who did what. So it's absolutely fine. You don't get to the thrusters, you don't get to the burpees, that's okay. Do a little half test run and just make sure that the run is okay. I don't normally suggest it, but if you really have to, then shorten the run so that you can get a couple of burpees in. If you really feel like a 400-meter run and 30 thrusters is just absolutely crazy, and to still try to get some burpees in, okay? So in 5 minutes, 400-meter run, let's say it's a big circle, 30 thrusters as fast as you can, going for a nice squat and then a press, using your hips, and then with whatever time, let's say that takes me 4 minutes, which it most likely is going to, you're going to try and do as many burpees as possible. What's a burpee again? I'll quickly show you. Jumping all the way down, it's not a strenuous push-up. Basically, I say get to the floor as fast as possible by just dropping. So hands go down, I lower myself. I come back up, I've shot my feet up that my hips are high, and then I jump. Try not jump into this very low position where my hips are very low. I want to jump to a position where my hips are high, and then all I need to do is jump. You're adding a whole extra squat if you land with your hips very low. So sort of think about it more as jumping back to a deadlift rather than more than jumping back to a squat. From there onwards, that's what you're getting done for the remainder of the minute. You then rest for 3 minutes and you repeat that. try get a little faster, try get a couple more burpees in, and have fun. Of course, you can step the entire burpee if jumping is completely out of the question. So hands can go down, I jump, jump, or step, step, come down, up, step, step, jump, imaginary jump. Okay, have fun guys, I hope that makes sense. Please, if it doesn't, if you have any questions about this workout, please message me. I'm more than happy to help, and happy to help with more movement standards, or I really don't understand, could I just get it down again? I'm gonna type it out, don't worry, you will have it down on like paper, but have fun. I'm gonna miss doing it. I'm gonna hopefully catch it up maybe later in the week if I'm feeling better, or next week maybe. I'm just gonna take care of the body for now. Have fun guys, enjoy.